morning, girls. It's Miss Chevy. It's good to see you again, and hopefully you're watching all of our cool videos. Just want to say I miss you guys and can't wait to see you soon. So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be doing some 3D line art. What's super cool about this is that it doesn't have to be perfect. You can kind of make not perfect lines and still come out with something really cool. So what you'll need is you'll need a piece of paper. No matter what size, I like to do smaller size on my 3D art because it does get kind of detailed. You can use pins. I used a gel pen with this one, or you can use a pencil, which I am going to use a pencil today. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with just drawing a random line. Doesn't have to be perfect, it can be whatever you want it to be. We can even bring it out here and do whatever we want to do. Next, what you're going to do, you're going to come in and you're going to just meet that line wherever you want. Come up, come down, come up, come down. And you can see my lines aren't perfect, and that's what's cool about this art project is that they don't have to be perfect at all. And then you're just going to, we'll bring this one out, and then we're just going to keep on going and going. And we're going to come up. If you touch your line, that's no problem. If you have bigger gaps, that's no problem. Like there's a big gap right here. We'll just come in and add a little line back in there. And then I like to come in and where I meet, I make those lines a little bit darker because that is going to be where you get your cool 3D coloring from. So I'm just going to make those in. Going to come back in here, darken these in. And you can do this at any time you want to. And then it's just, again, continuing going on and on. Darken that. And we're going to come in and go again. I'm going to darken that a little bit right there. And you can go on this side too. We can come in and go on this side. And come back in. And then come back out. And I'm going to put a little line right in there. You can keep on going, or we can, and you can just add some different lines however you want to do it. And then again, just meet, come out, I'm going to meet again, bring it up, and meet, and come again. Okay, and then we can start one up here. We're going to meet. I'm going to come up and meet again. And you can see my lines are not perfect, and that's cool because you'll still get some cool art in there. I'm going to darken that in so I kind of have a reference point. I'm going to bring it up a little bit. And then what's cool is you can turn it around and you can just work from whatever angle you want to work at. And then when you're ready, you can darken whatever you want darkened in. And darken that in a little bit. Bring that a little bit darker. And you can kind of see why smaller paper is better for this because sometimes it is a little time consuming. It depends on how much 3D you want. So if you want more of a 3D, you are definitely going to want to spend some more time on it. And sometimes if I get a little bored of doing all the lines, I'll just come and start making some here. Again, I'm going to darken that in. Start bringing this one out a little bit, and then I'm going to stop right there because I'm going to have some other ones meet into it, like this one. I'll probably bring that And then if not, if I want a little bit something different, I'll bring another line right in there. Mix it up. Who knows? It's kind of a little, it's your creation. And it all turns out cool no matter what you do. So you just let it go and have some fun. And see right here, it's going to meet. So I'm going to darken this in. And I'll show you why. Let's work on this and we'll see why that does. So I'm going to put a little more right there and darken that spot in. And bring that right there. And then the cool part is when these start coming together, you can draw that line in there, make it dark. And you can darken that whole spot in if you want. Then you can bring this in, darken this one in. Then you start having all this cool 3D effect here. And this one I'm going to come in, break it out, take it back in, bring it out, and so forth. Okay, again, just going to play with these lines right here a little bit so we can get some dark and some 3D ones. Again, I'm going to take that a little bit darker because that's where those lines meet. And they're going to meet up again pretty soon. So again, I think I'm going to take this a little bit darker and roll this all into there. Keep that about right there. Take that right there. I'm going to put a little line right there because that one's a little thick. But we'll probably get that one blended in. And we'll just blend the whole thing in. Make this one a little funky. This one's got some character going on here. And what's cool about pencils versus pens is that you can do a lot more blending with a pencil. As you see, my pen's got some pen marks, but it's still pretty cool because you got color. But with a pencil, you can kind of do some more blending. So either way, they're both fun. If you want to try both, that's super cool. Get some fun stuff going here. Again, what's really cool, lines don't have to be super perfect. You can still get some cool 3D art going here. And again, this looks like this is going to blend, so I'm going to take that out. Leave that spot right there. Just kind of want it to be a little different. You can totally shade that in if you want to. It does not matter. Again, I'm going to take some lines up here. Meet them and come up. Take that one right there. And meet. And we're going to shade all this in. This will look kind of cool. Give it a nice little, a little bit darker here. Kind of going to leave this a little more gray and then leave these, get these spots really dark where they meet. Just add some flair to it. Okay, and then you can kind of see how you're starting to get some 3D art going here, some 3D lines, and basically all it is when they meet, you're going to darken them however you want. You can leave them up, and again, like right here, you can always add another line. It doesn't have to be perfect. Add some more lines. You can do it as you go, or you can go ahead and you can add your lines to begin with. It's totally up to you. What's cool about this art, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be random and it all turns out really super cool. Just the really cool part about it is to make sure you meet, come out, meet, come out, meet, and come out. Doesn't matter where or how, just really helps if you kind of keep your pattern a little going. And then eventually you'll be able to end up your whole page like this. You can have it flipped either way. Doesn't look cool. And then you can really start getting your 3D effects in here. And then again, you can put them wherever you want. Usually wherever they meet on my lines, because these are all separate lines I've met together, I will darken those areas. And then whatever areas lines overlap, I will darken those to kind of get the whole 3D roll effect. So this is some 3D art. Please have some fun. post and show me what you got, and I hope you guys like this. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye. Look.
Oh, you did good.
I did rainbows.
Mm-hmm.
I did pink and blue.
Mm-hmm.
That's super cool. I need that for a minute.